G'day folks, Sean here from Air Photography. Just a Friday afternoon quickie for you. We got some new leaks of the upcoming Mini 3. Now these were all shared by Deals Drone on Twitter. He's been providing some great photos and leaks over the last couple weeks. Now many of the new photo leaks are kind of like Bigfoot images. They're pretty blurry, nothing really clear and in focus, but they are kind of interesting and they provide us a little bit of information. Not so much about the specs of the drone, but as you can see here in this image, there's now an LED light on the front arms of the Mini 3, which is interesting. We can also get a good look at those front-facing sensors there. Here's a bottom view of the drone. You can see the sensors there, the bottom-facing sensors, and there we have the gimbal guard attached. In this image here, you can see we're getting kind of a blurry look at the new controller that's going to be bundled in with some of the packages, and it actually looks really good. Very interested in how that's going to work. A lot of people are curious whether it's going to work with some of the other drones. Perhaps this is going to be a low-cost alternative to the RC Pro if you don't need some of those advanced features, but you just want something with a built-in screen. If they can offer this at half the price and still make it compatible with something like the Mavic 3 or the Air 2S, then I think that's going to be a very popular choice. And we'll continue to look here. Again, we get another side view of the drone. Not really anything too different that we see here that we haven't seen, except this part here. I don't know if you can see that there. See if we can blow it in a bit more. I'm not quite sure what's going on there. It kind of looks like a button or something you can press. Maybe that's the battery release, but who knows? I guess we'll know a little more in a couple weeks. We can get another really blurry shot of it from the bottom, and that camera actually looks quite big. You know, it looks like it sticks out quite a bit. We'll continue on here. There we get a shot from the top down. You can see we have the power button. It looks to be like the power button, and some LEDs at the top there. Again, gimbal cover there at the front. And we get another look at what looks to be like rear-facing sensors. You can see we have these cutouts along the sides, so it appears that those are sensors that can see down the back of the drone. There we have another shot. LED lights are lit up there. And we can kind of see the back of the drone here, but it's pretty blurry. It's not showing a lot of detail. But again, we can see what appears to be rear-facing sensors. Another top-down shot. And then here we get a closer look at the new RC. You can see the buttons are pretty standard on it. You can see we have USB-C at the bottom, and again this door or rubber flap or whatever that is. And it's going to be interesting to see if that's where the sticks are stored or if there's other ports under there. I guess we, again, will know in a couple weeks. Now, we haven't had any more new information about the specs of the drone since the last video I made about a week ago. Again, these are the prices, the rumored prices. And I just want to mention that anything that I talk about is just rumor and speculation. You have to take everything with a grain of salt. There's nothing concrete until DJI makes its official announcement, including these prices here. This was from somebody who leaked it, and we just did the conversions over to US dollars. And these prices are just kind of a guiding point. Doesn't mean that's what they're going to be. They could be a little bit less. They could be a little bit more. As other people have mentioned, you know, 518, usually DJI doesn't sell drones in that kind of price range. Usually they end in a 99 or a 49. So for that 518, you know, it could be 499 or it could be 549. And as for packages, now there's some controversy whether there's going to be even a regular Mini 3 or Mini 3 Pro. And as Jasper Ellen mentions, there's been no evidence of that, you know, and he's pretty thorough. He really does a lot of investigating and, you know, taking a closer look at stuff and trying to decipher things, you know, so he's maybe perhaps saying that there may not be two different models, but again, nothing is concrete until DJI makes its announcement. I just find it funny that DJI would call something a Pro without having a regular model. Now, I know they have done that in the past with the Mavic Pro. You know, they released it as the Mavic Pro. There was no other models, but it was a substantial drone at the time. This is a mini drone, a budget drone, so to have just one and call it a Pro, you know, it just seems kind of funny. But again, we should have all the answers to our questions in a couple weeks. The rumored release date is the 28th, so that's sneaking up pretty quick. I'm assuming by now most of the KOLs, the early reviewers, have their units already, so I'm sure we're going to get some more leaks coming up in the near future. Well, folks, that's basically it for this video. Like I said, just a Friday afternoon quickie, just going over some of the newest photo leaks. As new information comes out, I'll definitely be making updated videos, and of course, I will be purchasing the Mini 3 on launch day. away as soon as it is available. So if you are interested in the Mini 3, make sure you're subscribed, and that way you can follow along as we test it out and see what it all offers. I want to thank you for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and found it had value. It's always greatly appreciated. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos, and we'll see you in the next one.